Hey, it's Victor from Social Firestarter. So, does your law firm have pictures on their GMB listing that look like this one here? If not, I would highly advise that you try to come up with a good signage picture like this. And I want to explain why, because there is a big difference for a new listing. If you are creating a brand new one and you are still establishing your presence, there's a lot of benefit that can be gained from doing this, but this is actually not so much of an SEO purpose as much as it is just a general GMB maintenance tip. So by now you may have already heard about the volatility that you can find on the GMB platform in regards to like listings getting randomly suspended or triggering re-verification just from a simple update on the listing itself. So yeah, this can actually happen overnight. Even if your listing is fully compliant, it is possible, although rare, it is possible for your listing to essentially become a casualty in Google's war against lead gen properties. So to combat those spam listings out there, Google does a whole lot of different efforts, like ongoing. Like they're always experimenting with new ways to essentially press a button and let their algorithm just wipe out a whole bunch of spam listings. They're always trying to find new ways to do this. So, it shouldn't be a surprise that even if they have like a 1% margin of error, that can come out to millions of local businesses on the GMB platform that become affected, that can be suspended wrongfully. So it's important to be a little bit prepared, at least a little bit prepared for this kind of situation, because if you go through the efforts of ranking your listing and something were to happen to it and you can't get it reinstated, you have now lost a tremendous amount of value and a huge asset to your law firm that was bringing you in business. So why, and just one part of that can be kind of handled with signage pictures. So why do I recommend that you place these on the listing? Well, a lot of times if you reach out to Google support, before they work on your ticket, before they actually help you out at all, they do have a little bit of a verification that they like to do before they pass on your details to the elevated team, essentially the team that actually goes ahead and fixes the issue. They won't pass along the info to that team if you can't, if they think that you might be a spam listing, or if they are just missing a little piece of verification to be sure, to be 100% sure that you're not a spam listing. So the most common thing that these reps are asking for these days is signage pictures. So, this law firm obviously having multiple ones on there, as well as pictures where you can kind of see the logo. You can obviously see that there's a dedicated location for this law firm. So for sure, this is not a spam listing, but it's really silly because the Google reps, they'll give you a hard time if you don't have a picture like this uploaded on your listing. It's really annoying because although there are alternative ways to verify the legitimacy of your law firm, they will not deviate from their instructions that they're given to basically, first thing is to request signage pictures. They want to see your logo, your name clearly printed on a building in a way that can't really be photoshopped too easily. So sometimes they might get really specific, and from my experience, what they really for what will prove it for sure for them and make them happy every single time is if there is a doorway, so like a door, but not just a door, like you actually have to open the door and show the hallway, so the entire doorway, right? And then some sort of like plaque or sign that actually has the law firm's name on it. So super simple. tip to prevent headaches in the future. Because if you can provide that for them, or if it's already on your GMB listing, then it simplifies the entire reinstatement process. They already have the info that they need. It just kind of solves a whole lot of headache if anything is ever to happen to your listing. So that's pretty much it. Let me know if you've already taken care of this before, or if you're having issues getting this done. Likely, if you have issues doing this, it might be because you're sharing a location which is very much against Google's terms of service. So you can kind of understand why they have chosen to implement this as like a trust factor, a necessary trust factor to do anything. The Google reps really won't be willing to fix your ticket unless you can verify the legitimacy of your law firm in this type of way. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know if you have questions about what I said. You can always place those in the comments section. And if you learned anything that you think is useful, definitely give me a like on this video too. That would be awesome. That would be it. And I will catch everyone on the next video.